Hey everybody, Lou Harty, 21st Century Education. Welcome tonight to tonight's 21st Century eNetwork webinar. Before we get started, I just want to make sure that you guys can actually see the screen in front of you and you can hear my voice clearly. You may need to just adjust your sound. So some of you, I know that it's the first time you've been here tonight, so we're really glad to have you here tonight. We've got a great lineup of content tonight, and tonight what we want to do is we want to share with you how you can create, consistent residual income. Now, I know a lot of you have tuned in for that because maybe you're looking at something different to do, but we want to actually discuss in detail our 21st Century eNetwork. And I'm really excited because I love internet marketing businesses as long as I've been with 21st Century as a business partner and a franchisee. That creative side of my brain has allowed me to create a lot of income as an affiliate marketer. So, I'm really excited tonight to what we're going to discuss. Later on in the presentation, it'll be broken up into two sections tonight. Initially, it will be, I've managed to capture Jamie on his way home. So we've got him for the first 15 minutes, which is a perfect opportunity. He can run through the 21st Century eNetwork model, why we've selected this model, and how you guys can benefit from that. And then you've got a unique opportunity to ask any questions you like. And then what we'll do is we'll go into the key skills to affiliate marketing. And this is where I give you some down and dirty, gutsy strategies about affiliate marketing and how you guys can get started. So before I push on to that, let's welcome to the webinar Mr. Jamie McIntyre. Hi, Jamie. Welcome tonight.
Thanks, Lou. Hello, everyone. It's great to be here. You grabbed me on the way out of the office, but I'm always happy to have a chat.
Yeah, it's great. So, Jamie, for those people who have never heard of 21st Century Education before, can we just have a quick rundown of the company and then how eNetwork fits into this model?
Yeah, I guess how this all come about, it's coming up, the next month will be 15 years since I launched 21st Century Education, and it was really my passion because the things that I learned off my first millionaire mentor that turned my life around from being, 150,000 in debt, almost bankrupt, sleeping on a friend's couch, almost 20 years ago now. When I learnt those things that helped me eliminate debt and become a property investor and eventually stock market investor and start companies and achieve success, beyond what I ever imagined possible in a much shorter time than I ever thought possible, I realized the things I was taught was common sense, or strategic, intelligent strategies, and that could have been taught at school. And I started to realize is that if we had the right education system at school and university, what difference would that make to this country? What difference would it make to the world? And my research then into our school education and university systems really showed, and Robert Kiyosaki is a big believer in this, Tony Robbins agrees as well, and others, our education system was created in the 19th century. It's hopelessly outdated. It was designed for the industrialization era, which no longer exists within the information age. So, of course, we need an updated education. You didn't have to be an Einstein to figure that out. So 15 years ago, I paid back one of the promises I made to my first mentor. Was that he said that if I teach you all these strategies, when you apply it to your life, you'll share it with others and not hold it back. And unfortunately, too many people are scared of sharing ideas. They feel if you give away strategies, somehow they lose something. But I've never found that to be true. I found the more I've given away in my life, as far as anything that's improved my life in some way, whether it's a financial strategy or emotional intelligence strategy or whatever, it comes back tenfold, and there's far greater enjoyment in helping other people and seeing other people grow. And so, the last 15 years, 20th Century Education's mission and purpose has been to provide a modern-day education for life that we should have got at school or university. How we get about to having, I guess, this conversation tonight and with 20th Century Network, which I'm really excited about, is it's a partnership between, we started some years ago, a media company. It's 21st Century Media, which produces a news site, half a dozen different magazine titles and news agents throughout Australia, and a few other assets it has. And the reason I created media is because I realized I want to change the country and the world through providing a modern-day education. But one way to really do that is the influence of media. And media is being disrupted by the internet, like many industries are, and I guess that gives us the opportunity. There's a saying, "The trend is your friend," Lou, and I think if we understand that to profit and do well as an entrepreneur, We just have to be ahead of trends. And now there's a very obvious trend that in the future most people will derive their income from the internet in some way. And because the internet is leveling the playing field, it's changing industry after industry. It's changing the media industry, it's changing the education industry, it's changing virtually every industry it touches. What that gives us as individuals, if we're entrepreneurial, if we're canny, if we want to have a go and improve the quality of life, is an enormous opportunity. There's never been a greater time to be alive, to share in the massive abundance that's available in the world. There's never been a time in human history where the average person could become so wealthy so rapidly. So I don't I understand why some people choose to be cynical or overly skeptical in life, especially even in Australia. We live in a rich country. Really, we just need to get over ourselves and get on with it. There is no excuses for people to be living any less the quality of life than they want, unless they're making excuses as holding the abundance flowing into their life that they could have. And what I'm excited about with the internet is that you don't need to have capital. You don't need to necessarily have a degree behind you. What you need is a skill set. Which obviously Lou, you're going to be sharing all of those keys. I mean, you're a great internet marketer, and I couldn't recommend anyone higher in this country as far as learning off. You've done the hard yards, and that's how come you become successful online, because you study and you continue to study. So anything we want to learn, we can learn. So I guess in answering your question, the opportunity tonight is because we're reshaping media, is that the old media was you simply hire journalists, thousands of journalists like News Corp and Fairfax, and they write copy and people go read the newspapers and you sell classified advertising. But the internet changed that, because now instead of selling, newspapers struggle to sell advertising, because if we want to buy a house or rent a house, we go to realestate.com. If we want to buy or sell a car, we go to carsales.com. If we want to get a job, we go to seek.com.au. So there's this disconnect now between journalism and classified advertising. None of the realestate.com doesn't need to hire journalists to get you to go to their website. You don't care about articles. You're going there for a specific result. What this means now, there's a disconnect. Now, we all know about Facebook as an example, one of the most successful social media companies in the world. It just reported yesterday $2 billion in sales for the last quarter. So it's growing from a $5 billion sales to $8 billion, on track for possibly 10. It's growing rapidly. We're all familiar with Facebook. It doesn't hire a single journalist. It uses us, user-generated content. We all have a Facebook account, and as a result, we post often daily on Facebook, post photos or messages and share it with our community, and we're effectively doing the job of journalists. In other words, journalists would write articles and drive traffic to newspapers to sell ads. Well, Facebook wants us to post things on Facebook to share with our friends, because our friends will go and link on Facebook to read about it, and that drives traffic to Facebook. How does Facebook profit from that? Well, as I mentioned, they sold $2 billion in the last quarter alone in advertising, and they make a lot of profit from that, and that's growing rapidly. But the difference is, on Facebook, they don't share, Lou, that revenue back with you. What we're saying here with eNetwork, we want to outsource. 20th Century Media wants to outsource. Instead of hiring a heap more journalists, we want to outsource to bloggers around the world, Australia and around the world. We want to literally have 50, 100,000 bloggers writing content, and that's going to drive traffic to our affiliates and blog site. And in exchange for that, a lot of bloggers, love to blog, but they don't make money because they don't know how to monetize it. We're going to provide a monetizing platform with the eNetwork e-learning programs and the blogging platforms that we're developing. And people can go to your blogging platform, and X percentage of that traffic will click on the banner ads or the offers of free books, etc., and click through, and percentage then will become involved. And 100% of that advertising sales revenue that's generated, unlike Facebook that's generating, most likely will generate $8 billion this year, which you give nothing back, we're giving 100% of that advertising sales revenue back to our bloggers effectively, which is a large amount of money. Reason we're doing that is because we want to build that platform, and we want to promote our e-learning programs and spread the message and purpose of 20th century education around the world. So we're basically, you could say, Lou, we're bribing people by being very generous to help us achieve our mission in spreading out the education that we want to reach the world with.
I think the idea of the advertising sales sales split is a very lucrative offer, particularly for people that have never blogged before. You know, our job at 21st Century is to educate you on whatever strategies that we have, and in this case it will be all about how to generate an income from blogging. So let's just use Jamie's example, because I know that nearly everybody here, a large percentage of you, will have a Facebook page. So you can see that today Jamie has just posted a link, right? He's just copied the link into his Facebook page, and then people will comment on that, you know, and then when they click the link, it will then go to his website or his blog. So it is pretty much effectively the same thing, and I'm going to go through that in depth with you tonight. But that's how simple it can be. So if you're comfortable about writing a subject, you know, that you're interested in, you know, you don't need to be skilled to actually create a blog, do you, Jamie?
No, I think in a lot of people, you get this question of people say, you know, what do you want? What should I blog about? Blogging, you can blog about anything. I mean, people say, I don't have time to blog. I speak to a lot of entrepreneurs. I'm saying to grow your business or career, you should be blogging. They go, I don't have time. I'm like, well, do you post on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram? And most people do. So people are already doing it. So it's not a matter of, do we have time to do this business if we want to be successful? We're already blogging. And you can blog about anything, whether you're into sport, politics, food, your hobby, your expertise. If you're an accountant, a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, a builder, a carpenter, a plumber, you have some expertise around that. You can blog on multiple niches. I blog on politics as one of my niches. I blog on business. I blog on finance. I blog on a whole range of things. You can just simply share your story. I mean, people, you got to understand, there's billions of people out there, and a small percentage of those are interested in what you're interested in. Now, that small percentage of 7 billion people on the planet can add up to being a lot of people. So you build a following, and the difference out of that following is that over time, the bigger your following gets, a percentage of people will partake in what your blog has to offer. Now, most blogs don't have a product or service, so we provide, or will be providing, a blogging platform that's able to monetize that traffic. Just like Facebook has built a blogging platform that monetizes $8 billion in advertising for them. So if you get the concept, it's pretty simple. So what do you blog about? You can blog about anything. Can you become a great blogger? You certainly can learn. And that's, I guess, what you got to be sharing, ways to go about doing that.
So if you imagine when Jamie first started this, like probably when you started the company, they wouldn't have had much internet access. Would there have been?
No, people don't realize. I mean, I think back, I was building, when I was working for my mentor's company, on the side I would learn off him. He had about a dozen forms of income. So one of the things I learned was to build multiple forms of income. So while I was working there on the side part-time, I had just come across a personal development program overseas, and I was promoting that as another income. But there was no Facebook then. There wasn't even email. So I had to promote that to my network, but your network then was maybe people you know. And that became a lucrative income for me. And that's the first time I realized that the power of your network is your net worth. And that's what we really got to build. The problem is so many people on Facebook are posting things, but then they don't understand the idea of branding. I mean, I cringe when some people do things, and it's like, everyone has a brand. Everyone has a following. So we're either have a large following and we're able to develop a brand and be successful at that, or we're failing at that. And most people don't connect their personal social brand to their overall life. And one thing I like about Mark Zuckerberg, and Mark said, is, and some of you know, we had Randy Zuckerberg speak for us last year, Mark's sister, and Mark was saying that what he wanted to do with Facebook was make it authentic. He doesn't believe people should have two sides to them, or two lives. They shouldn't have their professional life and then they go home and have their social life. It shouldn't be separate. People should be on Facebook. They should be themselves. They should be authentic and be them. And have all aspects of their life, so people are more generally authentic. And that's one of Mark's goals, and I think that's been great. You see Facebook's been successful because you can't bullshit on Facebook too much, because your friends are going to go, oh, that's not right, you're full of shit. Excuse the French. But the point is that Facebook creates an accountability, a social network, and a level being authentic. Where you've seen a lot of forums in the past before Facebook really took off, a lot of the internet become quite negative, and still there's negative aspects to of the internet where people slag each other off, etc. But Facebook's been quite a positive forum where people usually try and be their best. You'll see how many people post motivational and inspirational quotes. I think it's really good because it creates social accountability. And that's what I grew up in a small town. And, in a small town, there is social accountability, because if you do something wrong as a kid, they don't know who you are. They'll figure out who your parents are or who your grandparents are, and they'll track you down. You'll be in trouble. So it held you to a higher standard that you don't steal, you be good to your neighbors. And you'll see in a small country town there tends to be a higher level of accountability than perhaps in a big city like, say, Los Angeles or something. And Facebook's being good at that. So I think that's a good thing. So as far as blogging, we can literally blog about anything. It's all about building a following. Now, there'll be some people that will come into eNetwork and start making $100,000 a month within a few short months. How do I know that? Because I've seen it done in similar business models before. But that's because they already have an existing network. They've built up a reputation with people. And some people say, that's not fair if I'm starting off. Well, everyone has to start off somewhere and building a reputation. I give you an example, Lou. I said to my sister 2 or 3 years ago, I said she was looking for, she's a mum, a married mum with 5 kids. And I said, and she wanted to make extra income. I said, you should start a blog. Now, this is some years ago, but before blogging really become well known. And then I was telling her about, and she didn't, like a lot of people that don't follow through, they don't do as they know they should do. And I said, you should blog on being a great parent. You're one of the best parents I know. Your kids are probably the most outstanding kids I've ever met. You should blog about how you're a great parent and raise 5 kids in a modern world and manage all that. And I was telling her about eNetwork, and she's really excited about joining that because working from home, she wants to stay at home mum, she wants to make extra income. And I said, sis, if you had to start at that blog on parenting, you look at the size of Mamma Mia and these mummy bloggers now, how big of a following they had. If you had a following built like that and you were to add to your blog the monetization of the 20th Century Network, you could literally be making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 a month. Because 100% of the advertising sales revenue would be going back to you straight away. Because you haven't built that following, you simply need to start building that following, and as that following grows, your income potential grows. So some people, doing eNetwork, with their blog might only make a few $100s a month, but they've got to start somewhere. Others will make that $10, $50, up to $100,000 for the people that really want to build a team of bloggers and be very professional about this.
See, like you said, that some people will just, focus on immediately what their passion is. Once we sort of show them how to, exercise their creative muscles, you will start to find out the things that you love about, that you're interested in and you're passionate about. And then if you're going to get, for example, like one of the levels which I'll discuss at the end of the presentation, just say you're paying a recurring income and you're getting a recurring referral every single month. That may initially start off as 1 sale per month. Just say the sale is $100 per month. And then you suddenly get 5 sales per month. So then that could potentially be $500 extra a month. And then within 3 to 6 months, you may be up to 10 sales a month. And beyond that, look, there are many people making that sort of income. There's some people making, like Jamie said, a couple of $100 a month, but there's definitely thousands of people out there making $100,000 a month. Will you be an expert overnight? Absolutely not. But the thing is, once you start something, within a couple of months, you will have a following, you'll have built rapport with people, you'll be sharing lessons, and you'll be advising and being helpful and helping others about your niche, whether it's knitting or scrapbooking or my husband's into finding classic cars, right? Chrysers and Valiants. So I've got him to starting to think creatively about what, some big brawny bloke from America wants to do with a Chrysler Valiant. And he's already dictated and come up with a table of contents of different subjects he can discuss.
With that, Lou, and I think this is where it's exciting, because if you're going to be in a business opportunity, whether it's internet or whatever, generally you have to promote a particular product. It's great if you love products, whether it's vitamins or whatever. Where this opportunity, I think what I'm excited about, because it's blogging, what people are really promoting is not necessarily a product. They're promoting themselves. They're building their own brand. So whatever the niche they want to talk about, and what's also exciting, they don't have to go out talking to friends. They're just going to blog and drive traffic and that happens as they get better at blogging, whatever niche that is. They're really building a brand around their niche, and their product is themselves, and they can focus on that, knowing that the blogging platform they're going to get access to through 23 Network is already monetized for the traffic to click through and take care of itself. So they just have to focus on a single focus, which is blogging and building a following as a result of that, using the blogging techniques and obviously getting access to a platform that is highly SEO'd and will assist in that. So that's why I'm excited, because people can be themselves, they can express who they are, they can have professional bloggers that have more than one blog. They might have many niches that you're talking about, and you might go into that. So the point is, I found when talking to people, pretty much everyone wants to be a blogger. It's not like this resistance, I don't want to be, other than I'm not really sure how to do it. And when you help them highlight, you're already a blogger, you're posting on Facebook, you're a blogger. What we're going to do is talk about how do you become a professional blogger. Now, whether professional is just making a few grand a month, or a serious professional blogger and building a team of bloggers worldwide where you're making the 30, 40, 50,000 a month upwards, that's all just up to a level of individuals, what they want to do. But I'm excited for the average person out there that might just want to make a few extra $100 a month, and if they can see their blog turn into making even a small amount of money, people get really excited about that, because it's like, well, let's face it, most of us are blogging now for no money, true? If you're listening here, you post on Facebook, you don't get paid. You don't need to be paid by Facebook to blog. So I think the key to business is that do something you're passionate about, that you enjoy doing anyhow, and the money is a bonus. And if you come from that space, you can't lose. Does it make sense? Where a lot of people get worried about in business, will I succeed, will I fail? Do it because you love to do it, and the money is a bonus. And I've found that if you come from that space, you tend to put your passion into it, and society rewards passion. And as a result of that, you tend to do better. And the most successful people I've studied, millionaires and billionaires, are because they're really passionate about what they do. They do it for a higher purpose, a sense of achievement, a sense of contribution, a sense of they enjoy it, and the money is a bonus. So what I'm really excited about is we just can't wait to launch the software. Our developers have been working around the clock. I know there's some questions there about as far as maybe the technical things Lou might go into with the software, but that's very close to pre-launching. So obviously the people that are getting involved before it officially launches will have a huge head start. And obviously when opportunities like this start in a country and new countries, those that are obviously in the head of the trend have a huge financial advantage. But that's great if people are smart enough to recognize it.
So let's just recap. You've created 21st Century E-Network, where we're looking for an army of affiliates to help spread our financial education through to the rest of the world, not just Australia and New Zealand. We do have real value products. Many of you have been with us for a long time with real estate, financial markets, business, accounting, finance, financial education. But what we're going to do is we're going to create a blogging platform for you to either promote 21st Century through testimonials or your own experience. So, for example, just say you're a Property Direct member, you've had a lot of success and you're up to your third or fourth property for the last 3 or 4 years, and you want to document your journey. What I've got in front of you here is an imitation or a mock-up, just quickly, of what the blog will look like. As Jamie said, it's with the developers at the moment, but you will either have a banner up here where a user or a reader will come and click on that. You'll have automatic news feeds directly from our news site, which will obviously generate you so much more traffic than you could probably get yourself. And then different banners, and you will write about your subject, add articles, add videos, which will go into greater detail later on. And that's the reason why we've created it, is because we want to offer you a lucrative income, which it is unbelievably lucrative, where you can earn, 100% commissions on your first sale and then beyond. So what we'll do is we'll take any questions before Jamie leaves, and then we'll get into the 7 keys to affiliate marketing. So, Nicholas, what we'll do is we'll cover the platforms that we're going to use shortly. Michelle's asked, how do I get started? Yep, I'll cover that towards the end. Will there be support and training? Yes, there is a whole platform which I'll cover all the content. There's about 46 videos, PDF documents and everything that's been created already. The support will be through email, Skype, Facebook, events. You're putting on a couple of big leader events, Jamie, is that true?
Yeah, I don't think there'll be an issue with training. I mean, obviously that's our expertise is education and training, and we're really passionate about this. The team's putting a lot of time and effort into it, and it is our plan and to use this system to go global in what we're doing. And so there'll be the success or failure won't depend on the training from us. We will provide every bit of training we need to, and there's some really successful people coming on board with this that just see the potential of it, and we want to reshape the media industry. We want to reshape many industries, and this has the ability to do that. I'm just generally excited, Lou, for people because, I mean, I've been telling my family and friends, I just want more family and friends that are doing really well financially so that more people can come on some of the overseas events we're doing. It's a bit of a travel club, really, if you like to travel to beautiful resorts around the world. A lot of the events will be held overseas, and it's great to be part of a network of like-minded, passionate people. And it creates a level playing field of free enterprise system where the harder the work, the more money you make and have that quality of life. And life is short. I think, people deserve a great quality life. We live in a very abundant time, and we need to tap into that abundance and make sure that's shared with so many other people. So
this is a nice one from Stephen. It says, I just want to say thank you, Jamie. I've been a home study member since August, and I'm loving all the learning and the opportunities that are being made available. That's from Stephen.
You're welcome, Stephen. Welcome aboard, and we look forward to seeing you at some of the live events.
So, Jamie, one from Michael. When will the Bitcoin ebook be available, the complete download?
That's a good question. The book's been finished and completed. It'll be an e-manual. It's actually going to be made available as one of the products in eNetwork, the second or third level product. There'll be a package of e-learning programs, and it's available in that. So as far as when that will be available, I would believe within 2 weeks. If it's not yet, but definitely in 2 weeks. It's been complete. It's ready there for us to launch. So it actually is it's a product that through eNetwork people will be able to sell and profit from. I'll also be teaching briefly the upcoming 3-day event, which is also a product in the eNetwork system. I'll be doing it in Melbourne, and in November 29th to December 1st. We are adding to that, and obviously members get to come to this event for free and a spouse and a guest pass. We'll be teaching a bit about Bitcoin, some new strategies as far as obviously blogging, and also as far as internet domain trading. So a lot of these new products we're developing, leading edge strategies, will be available through eNetwork, so you'll not only get access to them as an affiliate if you become part of different eNetwork levels, but you'll be able to market them. So, there's genuine quality programs that the marketplace really wants to get their hands on.
Oh, bonjour, Simon. Simon says, I love what you guys do. I'm watching it from France.
Well, Simon, the good news is I've been speaking online with a particular individual very passionate in France that's in the process of translating my book, What I Didn't Learn at School But Wish I Had, into French.
Wow.
That in this near future we will have my book in French, and we're also speaking with some Russian counterparts as well. Our goal is, as eNetwork grows, is it has Spanish, Russian, French, and other languages that will be translated so people that don't speak English or in non-English markets will be able to also actively participate in this. Polish, Dan Doble, Doble Dan, or however I say it, Jak se máš, těším je, já jsem Jamie.
Listen to
possibly, possibly Polish as well. Chris has got a good question. Chris, what you can, people are going to be making the 30, 50, 100,000 a month type incomes they're not just going to do that from blogging. They're going to be able to build a team of bloggers. So yes, you will be able through this system to recruit other bloggers. A lot of the traffic that comes to your site, the first few product levels are blogging platforms. So a lot of people are going to, even your friends find out you're blogging and you're making money from blogging. They're going to go, well, can I be a blogger too? And they'll be able to enroll and get a blogging platform and blog about whatever they want to blog about. So yeah, you'll be able to build a team of bloggers, what we call blogging affiliates. And that would leverage and increase your income as well.
Let's take one more question. This is from Dewey. Thanks, Jamie, to making this available and accessible for everybody who wants to progress. Thank you, Julie.
You're welcome. So I hope people are excited as we are. I think when people see the massive potential of this, I'm just excited for people. And as I said, we're happy to give 100% of the advertising sales revenue away to our bloggers. And in return, it's getting to spread our e-learning programs around the world. So that's, I guess, what's in it for us. But I just want to see people do very well. I believe in abundance. I believe I've helped many people in the last 15 years create an extraordinary quality of life, and we want to up the ante on that and really make a big impact worldwide. And I believe in free enterprise. I believe in the capitalist system, and this is not a welfare system. This is an opportunity where people work harder, they'll earn more money, and that's, I think, the fairest way the world should be. And that this will be the essence of free enterprise.
Well, I'm super excited as well. I've been with the company since 2006, I think. And what keeps me passionate and working with Jamie is one, riding on the shoulders of someone who's produced such unbelievable results, always being innovative and creating and delivering new strategies for our members, and because I'm a paid member too, so I continue to learn and continue to grow. Jamie is one of my mentors and leaders, so I'm really excited too. So if I can have you guys stay with us for the rest of the presentation, and I'd like to thank Jamie for joining us tonight.
You're welcome, Liz. Great chatting to everyone. I look forward to seeing you maybe at our Melbourne event in a few weeks, otherwise at some of our exciting events next year.
Okay. Take care. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, so for the next 15 minutes, we've only got about 15 minutes left for this presentation. I just want to run through you might want to get your notebook and pen out, because we're just going to run through some strategies for affiliate marketing, because that's effectively what we are. We're going to be paid for those people who come on board, and I can still see that there's quite a few questions in there, and I promise I'll get through all of the questions throughout the presentation. Okay, so let's talk about affiliate marketing. Firstly, some of you may not even know what an affiliate is, but an affiliate is referring someone to a product or a service, and they get paid a commission for that product. So with Jamie is one, riding on the shoulders of someone who's produced such unbelievable results, always being innovative and creating and delivering new strategies for our members, and because I'm a paid member too, so I continue to learn and continue to grow. Jamie is one of my mentors and leaders, so I'm really excited too. So if I can have you guys stay with us for the rest of the presentation, and I'd like to thank Jamie for joining us tonight.
You're welcome, Liz. Great chatting to everyone. I look forward to seeing you maybe at our Melbourne event in a few weeks, otherwise at some of our exciting events next year.
Okay. Take care. Thanks, Jamie. Okay, so for the next 15 minutes, we've only got about 15 minutes left for this presentation. I just want to run through you might want to get your notebook and pen out, because we're just going to run through some strategies for affiliate marketing, because that's effectively what we are. We're going to be paid for those people who come on board, and I can still see that there's quite a few questions in there, and I promise I'll get through all of the questions throughout the presentation. Okay, so let's talk about affiliate marketing. Firstly, some of you may not even know what an affiliate is, but an affiliate is referring someone to a product or a service, and they get paid a commission for that product or service. And the way that that is done is that you receive a unique tracking code which is linked to you. So in this example, we've got 21st Century E-Network dot your name, for example. Okay, so your unique tracking name or tracking code, that's how the system is tracked, and that's how affiliates work, and that's how they get paid an affiliate commission. Now, I've been an affiliate for a number of companies for the last 5 years, and I've earned nearly $120,000 just in affiliate fees, through 21st Century when I was still in the military, Armin Morin's, James Schramko's, photography companies, ClickBank, a $47 fitness book that I get $17 recurring. There's a lot of different affiliate programs that you can operate and that you can run just from doing it from home. So that's pretty much what affiliate marketing does. And then you have access to a login area where you can, get all the training, and obviously the company or the promoting company are the ones that will help you drive traffic to your website and help you sell, because it's in their best interest to help you do that. Usually you want to get your own domain name pointed to that. So, for example, what I would do now is I would go to GoDaddy or Namecheap or just Google domain names, domain search engines, domain hosting accounts, and buy your own name. So, for example, my name's Lou Harty. I own louharty.com, and it just goes to a blog with a couple of pages and just talks about me until you sort of get your platform up and running. If you've got a niche or a passion that you're interested in, for example, cooking, you may want to have Lou's cookingtips.com, right? So start thinking creatively, carry a little notebook around just so you can come up with different ideas and different things to do. So the first tip is to join an affiliate program, right? And obviously the affiliate program that we have for eNetwork, which is separate to our other affiliate programs. So, for example, if you're a member and you refer someone and they buy a property from us, or they buy a US property, or they get into trading Sharelord, for example, then we offer usually a 7.5% or a 10% commission for like a spotter's fee or referral fee. There's no tracking code to that. It's just you just email us and tell us your friend's name. In this case, though, with eNetwork, it's tracked to every client that you have. So initially you want to join an affiliate program, and the things you want to look at with an affiliate program is does it have solid real value products, right? So are there products that you will use that don't harm the environment, that don't harm other people, and that add value to people's lives? Does it make them feel better about themselves? Does it help solve a solution for them? So that's what you want to look at. Don't just go join every Tom, Dick and Harry affiliate program. Join the legitimate ones that have solid products. The next thing you want to know is, do they have a solid branding in the industry? So is there social proof? Do you know that online they're respected, they're shared, they're quite large, and they've been around for a while? How long have they been in business for? So if it's a new company that's only been in business for a couple of months, you may want to wait till they get started before you look at joining their affiliate program. Now, they may say they'll pay you $2,000 commission. That may be the case. However, you sort of just want to walk it easy and just trial and error and see how long. Like, 21st Century has been in business for 15 years and it's not going anywhere. Anything over a 10-year business model is considered, okay, they've finally made it, or, they've survived the worst of when businesses are supposed to fold. So you also want to look at a program that offers a recurring income, a recurring commission. Now, with 21st Century eNetwork, the compensation plan, which I'll give you the link to the compensation plan, is very lucrative. I think I've got a copy here. Now, the compensation plan, which I'll go in towards the end, but for example, for one of the first levels is a recurring $27 a month, which means it gives them access to some of our programs. For $27 a month, I pay for a dude's email that comes in once a week. But you're going to get that recurring every single month from your very first sale. So the way the sales work is you get every first sale, third, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then every fifth sale after that. So, you've got, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sales in your first 10 sales, 10 referrals. So, that's 100% commission, and you're going to get that every single month. The next thing you need to consider is, do they offer more than one program, right? So, if you've got an affiliate program that they're paying a recurring commission on ebooks or online videos and platforms, etc., you want to know that particularly, the buyers will come back and buy off you again, because one, they trust you, you seem legitimate, and they're very comfortable with the products that you have. So by being able to have more than one program on offer will allow you to, one, earn more income, but also gives that client massive value. They have trust, there's social proof, and they'll come back and they'll continue to buy off you. And that's the beauty of it. Who here's been to a website, and after a while you've built that rapport with them, you like what they're talking about, and you just keep going back regularly and checking their website, And from time to time, you'll click on the banner and you'll buy something else. You'll buy another video that they've got coming. You'll buy another book off them. I do that all the time, right? Because, one, I value the content they provide. I love, what they've got to offer me, and they deliver really good content. So 21st Century E-Network has got 9 levels. 9 levels. So most companies only have 1 or 2 levels of recurring income. We've got from $27 a month right up to invitation only, one-off payment of $50,000. So imagine getting, 50, 60, 70% off $50,000. Okay, so, that's great advice. Okay, tip 2, create a blog or a website. Okay, so if you haven't already got one, then you create one, or you join 21st Century E-Network and we'll give you something similar to this. So we've created a number of different templates for you to choose from. This is just a quick snapshot. I've just cut some images off the blog. So each blog template will have a different banner, and then it'll have a number of pages there. You can add your own pages. It'll also have pre-populated pages. It'll have a banner down the bottom, and it'll have the 21st Century news feed widget on the right-hand side. Now, you can have a number of different widgets, a number of different websites for that. So let's just take a look at this one here. I wonder if I can slide this across. But it's a matter of just creating the content and bringing it to life, pretty much. So here, this is a mock-up that I did last week, and I use it as training aid. Pretty much, it's got a banner, it's got a logo, it's got pages here, okay, and it's got posts, right? So this is just Jamie's article. Does Facebook pay you for content? All I did is simply right-click, copied and pasted, okay, and pasted it into my blog. Okay, put a pretty image in there, and then I've got these share buttons where I can post it straight to Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, etc. Okay, so typically this is what a blog looks like. You've got a number of pages up the top here. This is the About page, and it talks about 21st Century E-Network. Okay, there's videos on Jamie, etc. And as you can see, all I've done is copied and pasted, except I've put my photos with Richard Branson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, etc. So you can have a number of different things in here. Articles I've posted in here, so all the articles that I've written for this particular website. Okay, so I can click on one of these articles and it'll take me back to the front of the blog. So what we're doing, guys, is we build and create this platform for you, and then we train you how to populate it with unbelievable information. Okay, so the thing is, on the right-hand side, as I said before, you'll have banners. For example, this banner here, you can see that the hand covers it. If I clicked on this banner here, it would take me to eWebCamp, which is a live streaming 3-day event with Armin Morin. Okay, one of my most faithful internet marketers on the planet, pretty much. So all success stories, it'll click to there. So the banners that I just showed you, we would pre-populate them in your platform. So you don't have to worry about putting them in. We put them in. We would put a banner graphic up here for you, just like we've done here. Okay, and then you have your different pages. Now, if you don't like that banner, you've got a selection to choose from. And if you want a completely separate banner, then that's fine as well, because you can have your own niched banner on the top, but on the right-hand side, you'll still have our clickable links and for them to go to your website. Okay, so to promote the affiliate through the website, you create a blog, you add regular, valuable content, you make your content relevant, so it's going to be relevant to what your subject is about. There's no point talking about Valiant cars in a cooking blog, right? So if you're creating a cooking blog with recipes, nutrition, eating out, places to eat, different styles of cuisine, international meals, the cutlery to serve it on, etc., table etiquette, all of those subjects are relevant to your content. Okay, so you want to sort of keep it in line with that. If you want more of a generic take, then create it just under your own name, right? Or create it as fitness or lifestyle or family or something like that, so you can broaden out. But that's what you've got Facebook for as well, as Jamie said. I'd also like you to visit other blogs in your niche to see how you can get some ideas of what they're doing. You know, one of the most successful blogs on the planet is the Huffington Post. Get onto that website, have a look, and that's just an online journal. It's got all the fed news, so you've got the latest news and reviews, but they get so much more traffic than anybody else. You know, do a Google search of the top 10 blogs for 2013. You can see people that have started blogs only 6 months ago that have won this prestigious award. You know, there's one guy, he's a stay-at-home dad, and all he does is just talk about looking at, you know, bringing up boys at home, these 2 young toddlers that he's got. He goes through how he's gone through toilet training, you know, taking the kids for a walk, you know, having coffees with the mums groups. So the thing is, he now has a big following, not just from dads, but also from mums. So, you know, it doesn't really matter what it is. Okay, tip 3, create great content. The thing is, most people don't know what to write about. You know, you need to be authentic, right, in your writing, okay? You can either outsource it or do it yourself, but people actually like you, they love your story, and they want to hear about it. You need to be helpful to people. You need to help them solve a problem. So if there's an issue like how to lose weight or how to lose baby fat after baby, or how to build, you know, for a teenage boy, how to build muscle mass within the next 12 weeks, you know, you want to be helping them resolve an issue. The next thing is you want to be honest. Don't bullshit people, because particularly Australians, we can see clearly straight through that. Just be honest. You know, honesty works so much better. And if you can't be honest, just don't write about anything at all. Be bold. Being bold means, you know, getting your point out there, and just saying, you know, some things may be controversial. If you look at Jamie's blogs and his writing, you know, most times he gets these negative comments from things that, you know, could be considered, you know, some people find it upsetting. But that's what controversial is. It's being bold, it's being authentic, it's being honest. And be first. Be first means be the first to share something. You know, write off the headlines of what's going on, right? So, you know, if Melbourne Cup's coming up, then, and you've got a cooking blog, then work out how to tailor that subject into your cooking blog. If you've got a fashion blog, work out how to tailor Oaks Day and fashion racing into that blog. So the content needs to be written content. So people go to Google and they search and go to search engines because they want answers to their questions. So all of your blog posts, your articles, they need to be informative and they need to give valuable answers to what people are asking and searching for. They're asking and looking for this information. So give it to them, right? If there's something that you know about, and you know what, it was interesting when Jamie was saying before, you know, what will I blog about? What should people blog about? The thing is, deep inside every single one of us, we want to be a superstar, right? We totally want to be loved, feel, you know, part of something, and we want to contribute at a massive level. You know, you may be a hard ass at home, but deep down inside, you want to be a super gun, right? A superstar. So you just need to be you, because you is what people want. They don't want, you know, the person that's like you or wants to try and be like you. They just want you. If you know how to stop a child from crying in the middle of the night, if you know how to change a tire on a Valiant in 30 seconds, if you know how to get the fluff out of a brand new top-loading washing machine, then tell us how to do it, right? Because people will find that, they'll want that, and they'll go, oh my God, that dude just solved a quick issue for me. Now look, you know, there was one time I didn't know how to add a widget to one of my WordPress blogs, right? So what did I do? I got on Google and said, how do I add a widget to a WordPress blog? Suddenly I was taking to YouTube. I looked for the ones with the biggest view count. I looked at quick articles, of self-help articles, and I got the answer in 30 seconds. And because this particular website, there was about 4 different websites I went to, because this particular website solves my issue instantly, it gave me immediate gratification, and I was able to continue on doing what I was doing. As a result of that, I've subscribed and spent over $1,200 with this dude because he's got really valuable information. Visual content. Internet users are in a hurry. We are busy. That's why we only get on Facebook for like 10 or 15 minutes. We get on, we have a quick look at what our friends are doing. We might post some selfies, or we'll post a video, or we'll post something up on Facebook. We want to go back and see if anyone liked it or commented on it, right? Because we're in a hurry. We need to hurry up, get the job done, and get off there. So you need to make it visual, not just boring black text, right? Have a bit of colour. That's why you'll notice that most of our online presentations and our seminar presentations, they have colour, they have images in it. People will stay on websites that do have a lot of images on it. People want to buy stuff. Now, not just from anyone, they want to buy from real people like you. If they wanted to purchase from a corporate site, they would Google the corporate site, but they want to hear from real recommendations for a product before they purchase it. So, for example, when you're just giving a review on, for example, a different running shoes to buy for women, right, they'll listen to that review and they'll take note and they'll buy it because you're a real person. You're not just, like it says here, a corporate enterprise who's doing this pushy marketing and sales and marketing onto you to buy the product. People will listen to you because you sell to them and they also buy it from you if you fulfill those first 4 categories that we went through, okay? Social content. People like to be socially interactive, not just by clicking like on a post, but by actually engaging in the content that is sociable, right? So it could be events, it could be people, it could be products, it could be marketing. So pay attention to what people are already talking about and give them more of it, right? So that if people are liking or commenting, let's have a look at an example. I'll go back to Jamie's blog here. Where did that go? Let's go to this. Okay, so for example, we're looking at one of James, the news site where it's got 7 essential skills for 21st century, right? So if people, down here, people will comment, right? So if people are commenting down here, they like it or they want to share it or add to it, this is where it'll go. And you need to respond back to them. If you want to share it, then you would use these social buttons here, okay, and share it. So 3 people have tweeted this. Right, the most 2 recent corporate scandals in Australia. These are only new ones, but, you know, some posts have, 100, 200. This one here, 132 people have read this article. You may like the article, so you're going to share it on Facebook. And if there's any comments, then you want to actually give them what they're talking about, okay? Community content, reader-generated content, such as comments, also count as content, and they can create more traffic to your content. People want to know opinions from real people, as I mentioned before. Okay, tip 4, drive traffic. What creates traffic? Good content creates traffic. What makes good content? Whatever creates traffic, right? So traffic generation. And you know what? We've got mountains of content that we're going to cover and that we've got available to you, for you guys. So some of the things that we use are Google. Right, so you have pay-per-click advertising or PPC, which are the ads that are on the right-hand side of Google, sponsored ads. So every time someone clicks on that ad, then you have to pay for that. So it could be a cent a click or 2 or 5 cents a click. Right, so then you're driving traffic back to your blog or back to your website. Article marketing, this is, it's not one of the most sexiest strategies, but it is definitely one of the most widely sought strategies because people love information. They share articles, they pass them on, they keep them, they print them, they copy them. So article marketing is great. And in your article, you would put a link to your affiliate link back to your website. So just say you've got your article on 1,500 article directories, and I'll teach you how to actually do that, how to distribute your articles. So someone will read that article, and if they like what they see, they click the link, and it takes them back to your blog, where our banners on the right-hand side, the bottom and the top, will entice them to enroll, okay? Post messages on forums and link that back to your site, right? So don't go to a forum and just say, oh, check out my new site where you get paid 100% commission. If you're on a forum that's talking about cars, then put an informed comment about the car. So, yeah, that's a really cool car. I really know a great place in the UK where you can get, type widgets and nuts for less than £2, blah, blah, blah. If you want to see some, great ways to make some extra income, check out my blog and I've got more articles on that subject. Okay, so keep the content relevant. Just don't go and spam forums. But it's a great way to build a community following. Post videos about your product. Now, this is one of the core teaching things that we're going to go through, and I've got a subject in Tip 6 for this. Tip 5, be authentic. Make sure all your posts are authentic and they're real, okay, as I mentioned before. Tip 6, sorry that I'm rushing. I've just got a subdivision webinar directly after this with Chris Freeman, and I can see he's eating his dinner now. But we'll be finished shortly on this, and then you guys can hook into that. Okay, social media, love it. Google, Pinterest, blogging, YouTube, social networking, Facebook, and a bucket load of others. Does anyone have a Pinterest account? Oh, I love Pinterest. One, it's so visually gorgeous to look at, right? But I spend a lot of time in there, and you know, in the last 6 months there is so much leverage and there's so much you can do to generate traffic to your website through Pinterest if you do it right. There's a lot of people that just throw photos and just pin other people's, pin their own stuff, but I'm going to show you how you can create your own pins and then redirect all of that Pinterest traffic directly back to your blog. So social media. Tip 6, customize your Facebook page. Right, now, you want people to say, I know exactly where that page has come from. Okay, same theme, the same as your blog. Now, let me just see if I've got this up. Okay, let's have a quick, I'll show you what I mean by theming it back to your blog. Okay, so I'm going to go to my homepage. Okay, so this is my temp blog, training blog. Okay, so you've got this nice banner up here that I've motley created. It's got my enetworkonline.com logo, which cost me $25 from India. Beautiful. Okay, so now my Facebook page, which is not, if I want to share this, I would go into my personal Facebook page. Now, I've themed it because yesterday was Armistice Day. Okay, I've changed my profile to a poppy and then the fields of poppies. So if I go into settings and I can change it to my Facebook one that's not published yet because it's still in, I'm still building it. Okay, so it is themed the same. So if someone is on my Facebook page and then they come across to my blog, which will click directly, my articles. So I did a post on Randy Zuckerberg's new book, which is called Dot. So I did a note in my, Facebook page, and I have not linked it back to my blog. I should have linked it back to my blog, but here I've linked it to a video. Okay, so if you go back to here, let's have a look. Articles by rights, it should go to, I can't even find it myself. Okay, so, but what I'm saying is I want to show you how the themes are related because people like consistency and they want to be comfortable. Okay, so so here we go. Here's Randy's Zuckerberg's make headlines, but with a different message. So all I've done is I've paraphrased an article from Randy Zuckerberg's. I've put a video on, and I've talked a little bit about Mark because Mark made headlines the same day, right? But the theme's the same. So if you're on my blog or you come from my blog back to my Facebook page, then it's themed the same. Does everyone get that? Everyone get that? Don't go looking for it. No worries, Nicholas. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's not live yet because I've been very busy. Okay, let's get a wiggle on. Tip 6, yep, customization. I'll teach you all about that too. Tip 7, the leverage and the power of video. YouTube, okay? YouTube. Make all your posts genuine and to you. So how do we get ranked in the top of YouTube in 10 minutes or less? That's what we're going to show you. See, the myth is that more people search YouTube than Google, right? True or false? Everyone knows that. If I look at my 3 children and I go home tonight, they will all be on YouTube. My 7-year-old will be on my mini iPad checking out Justin Bieber videos. My 17-year-old will be online checking out the latest Minecraft, patch. And my daughter will be, checking out videos of, dancing and men and makeup, actually makeup, how to apply makeup. Right? That's why they go, because people search YouTube, but they're looking for something to buy. Right? Are they? No. They just want to be entertained. Right? That's all people, we just want to go there, chill out, watch something funny, learn how to do something. I learned how to do the smoky eye on my eyelids, purely from YouTube, thanks to Kim Kardashian's smoky eye look. And I just went to her YouTube channel. Simple. Didn't cost me a cent. So YouTube is 70% of video traffic. It's the largest search engine on the planet. Now, you can either do it yourself or you can outsource videos. If you've got an iPhone, do it on your iPhone. Or you could go to Animoto. You could go to TechSmith to do screen capture videos. So, for example, screen capture videos is what I'm doing now. I'm recording this, and this will then be a video which I will upload into YouTube so you guys can watch it later. Okay, so you can go to Anime, you can go to Vidler and post your videos on video blogs. There's so many different things. You can store and host your videos in easys3video.com. So there's a lot of techniques. But this is the steps. You get a video, whether you're standing in front of your iPhone, talking for 30 seconds or 15 minutes or 2 minutes about your subject. You upload it into YouTube. Now, this is where the magic happens. Your ranking has nothing to do with what's inside the video. It's how you describe it. It's got nothing more than understanding how YouTube works and how to rank it well. Some people go, oh, man, check out my cool video. But if no one knows where the bloody thing is, then it's like that analogy of, having a billboard in the middle of the desert. Okay, so make a series of how-to videos. Put a call to action at the end of each video, right? If you wanted them to opt in for a free 21-page report on how to change a tire in 21 seconds, or if you want 7 great Indian recipes all the way from Jammu, put a call to action in there. So you want people to click on a hyperlink. You optimize the video just like any other SEO, which we cover SEO. You add a full URL at the beginning of the description of your video. A lot of people will neglect that and they put it way at the bottom. So the URL, the hyperlink, is making sure you have http://www. blah, blah, blah. Okay, so then people can just click on it. You then write keyword-rich titles, not like, check out my cool video, dudes. Learn how to make 7 Indian recipes that your grandmother will love in 30 seconds, whatever it may be. Give reasons for people to visit your blog or your site. And you may want to watermark your video just in case other people embed your video and then they share it. So you do this, the title. Enter the keyword phrase that you want your video to rank for and nothing else. So if you've got 2 or 3 keywords, right, then that is the title of your video, right? You could have it with tips, and I'll show you some examples in a minute. The description, use a phrase. So, blah, your website. If you're looking to get fit, then this video will tell you everything you need to know about weight loss. And then last are the tags. Now, don't worry if I'm going too fast for you. This is available on a slideshow for members in our hub. Tags are how people find your video and what phrases your video will get ranked for. So they're extremely important. So what you want to do is you want to list out your phrase. Now, you enter the variations of the phrase in every possible combination with a very methodical system so you don't miss any. Let's have a look at an example in a sec. So here we've got, this is just a how-to video. How to look like a K-pop star for a girl or a guy. Right, and this is Michelle Pan's makeup. Okay, she's got 1.5 million people that have watched it, and you can click to her website. Okay, and all she's doing is showing you how to put on makeup. The next example is the balance sheet. I've typed in accrual accounting tutorial. That's what I typed into Google. And this one come up, 65,000 views. This is from the Khan Academy. Unbelievable company. The Khan Academy is free information. balance sheet and income statement relationships. So this dude gives you the breakdown of accrual accounting, okay, in just on a blackboard, simple, easy steps. But you see, he's put his hyperlink, learn more, HTTP, Khan Academy link. And you just click on it and you can download the balance statement. So here's some phrases. For example, just say the keyword that the phrase is make money fast online. You do every other derivative. Make money fast online, comma, make money fast, make money, comma, make money fast online. Sorry, money fast online, comma, money online, comma, make, comma, money, comma, fast, comma, online, comma. You get it? Excellent. This is one that I created with anime. Oh, awesome, fun. This is the keywords are Barack Obama and Jamie McIntyre. No, actually the keywords are Jamie McIntyre discusses US property. Okay? So, but I've used Barack Obama because people search for that term. Okay, and then I've got a hyperlink directly to the US property website. Okay, so that's just a matter of just going to GoAnime and creating a nice simple video. We can outsource that for $20-$30. This one's of my son. He's 55,000 views. It only goes for a couple of minutes. This is when he was 4, broke his leg. And the keywords I've got are dancing baby, because at the time there was these crazy weird ads about dancing babies with a broken leg, and Beyonce single ladies. That was all the single ladies. I saw Beyonce last week in Melbourne. Oh my God. And I wrote a beautiful post about her. What a powerful woman. Okay, so, that's just on my iPhone, just taken at grandma's house. So who wants to make an extra $100,000 in the next 12 months? Hands up, quick. I didn't say their first 100,000. I said an extra 100,000 in the next 12 months. We've got a really unbelievable compensation structure, right? So we've got different levels. Okay, and you can go onto our website and find out more about the different levels. But we've got levels 1 to 4 where you're earning 100% commission, and then you've got level 5 to 7 where you earn 70% commission. So let's just have a look at you, and you've referred Jackie, right? Jackie gets the first, third, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and these other sales get passed up to you. But just say these were your first sales, then you're getting the first sale, the third, fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then every fifth sale. So it works out to be probably, now, we've seen a lot of different multi-level marketing companies, a lot of different compensation plans around, but nothing like this. And adding it with massive programs that provide real value that have been in the industry for 15 years is what makes this an unbelievable business model. So different levels. You can come in at $27 a month where you get the news subscription, you get the blogging platform, and the website that I've talked to you about. Right? It's with the developers. It'll be ready by the end of November, and then we're big, serious global launching. You get the reseller rights for Jamie's ebooks, which means you can sell them, you can put a PayPal button on, you can keep all the profits from those. Right? But the main thing is the blogging system, plus the training, obviously all the training. We can come in at $97 a month where you get Jamie's home study membership, which I paid $4,000 for. You get a number of other different things, advanced blogging training, and a number of reseller ebooks. Now, this home study membership has got 300 hours of content online. Many of you guys that are here now will have already paid for the hard copy. You're going to get it delivered online, and you'll pay a monthly fee for that. Right, so you would start off level 1, move up to level 2, or you buy both level 1 and level 2 and you pay $124 a month. Right, just say you enroll Sam as your first sale for $27 a month, and you will get Sam's $27 a month for the rest of her membership. And then Sam buys $97 a month, you're going to get hers, your first, and $97 a month from her every single month again. And then your third sale, your fifth, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then every fifth sale after that. Can you start referring people, Dewey? Well, I've got David here who's referred 3 people already. Yeah, so you can definitely do that. We've got the order forms that you can do that. Now, we've also got level 3 and level 4, which is one-off programs. So just say people buy these programs, they get the Internet and Business Home Study, they get the Bitcoin manual, and they get the reseller rights for these books. They pay $500 one-off. you're going to get that $500 from the first person that enrolled. The next one is $1,000, right? That's, again, 100% commission, right? So what you'd be thinking about is, okay, if I refer someone and they buy the first 5 levels straight off, then, I could be earning, $2,700 or whatever it is, commission from your very first sale. So we have what is known as the fast start. Now, the people with a fast start, you can pay $4,600 for that. You've got a payment plan. And then you've got level 7, 8, and 9. And these are where you're earning 70% commission, 10 grand, 20 grand, and then 50 grand on an invitation only. And this is high-end level stuff. We've already got 4 people that are into right up to level 7. And then the invitation only will come when we've got at least 10 or 15 members. So we can then create an event in these places like Necker Island or Mexico or wherever we want to go. We've been to exotic locations, Antarctica, India. We go to Queenstown. We've been to North America, South America, a lot of different places. Antarctica on an expedition. So, these are invitation only. So, but they're for people who are serious. So those people who are looking at earning $30,000 plus, that's the level that you guys need to consider coming in at. So you're getting all of levels 1 to 7. So the fast start or the income generator, that's the fastest way to go. Or you can start with the basic at $27 a month. Are you? Oh, Nico, sitting in the spa, wine in hand, listening to you. Sounds good. Man, my mouth is so dry, I would kill for a Merlot right now. Okay, let me get back. Let me get focused. Okay, let's have a look at, just say you referred one person and you made 1 sale a month at $27 a month. Just say you made 5 sales a month, you would then be earning $135 a month. If you made 10 sales a month, you would then earn $270 a month. After 6 months, imagine what it would be like to making 100 sales a month. That's $27,000 a month. How would that affect your life? What would that be like? The key to success is getting yourself out of debt, right? So if you've got a mortgage that's setting you back $1,500 a month, then you've got this extra, right? And you're talking about something as simple as promoting something that you absolutely love doing. Now let's talk about level 2. So $97 a month referral fee. Someone comes in, they've bought level 1, right? Now they're upgrading to level 2. So from their first sale, you're going to receive $97. 5 sales a month, you're getting $485 a month. 10 sales a month, you're getting nearly $1,000 a month, right? Recurring every single month. So your focus needs to be on your content, and yes, let us at 21st Century do all your sales and marketing for you through your blogging platform. You don't need to go out to WordPress or go to Weebly or go to NetBix or go to an outsourcer. We have the platform for you. You just have to create the content, which we teach you how to do that. And then when you get to 100 sales a month, you're kicking ass. That's, nearly $10,000 a month recurring. Oh, don't forget the $27 a month, right, that you've just been, $2,700 a month that you've been getting from your first level 1 clients. And don't forget the one-off fees of $500, $997 where you're getting 100% commission. And that's what you need to think about, because this is the power of this scenario. So you've got combined with unbelievable real value, solid products that have been in the industry for 15 years, and you've also got a blogging platform. So if you're serious, you're going to send me an email tonight. You're going to fill in your details. If you want to change the way you think, if you want to get residual income through an online blogging platform, then go with either the Start Fast at $4,600, right? From the 30th of November, there won't be any finance plan. However, our finance is around $80 a month, right, for this fast start. So get on that, because then everyone you enroll, if you enroll people level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you'll get all of these commissions. If you enroll at level 1 and then the people you've enrolled by level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you've missed out on nearly $2,500 worth of commission. Does that make sense? Now, if you want to work with me, you have to come in at the fast start, right? If you want to work with the rest of our team, you'll be in there. However, the fast start, obviously, I've got a lot of valuable content to share, and I'll only work with people who have produced a solid result. So fast start 4,600, serious players, income generator 34,000. We have finance for that as well, and you guys will be directed to be leaders in this as well, because I will teach all of you how to develop your own team. So if you start referring people, you get 5 people under you, then away you go. Okay, so your job is to get them to help get more sales. And then the affiliate fee is $20 a month, and that's to receive the training. So let's have a look at some of the training that I've already put up there. So Module 1 is 7 lessons, which is blogging first, blogging basics, what will I write about, blog topics, writing epic blog posts, themes, plugins, WordPress, plugins, becoming an authority, videos, marketing steps to take after you've published. Oh, I said punished. It should be published. 10 traffic tips for blogs, 7 ways to SEO your videos. The next section will be Module 2, which is traffic domination, 10 traffic tips for blogs, beginner's guide to Pinterest traffic, how to get search engine traffic, not just Google, how to dominate YouTube, becoming an online writer, how much traffic to a website gets, types of traffic that drives traffic, social media section just on what it is, Facebook, Pinterest, LinkedIn, how to dominate YouTube, syndication, share the love, creating sites that will spread on social media sites, SEO, what it is, on-page SEO, SEO content writing, SEO your videos and articles, keyword research, linking, backlinks and internal links, and more. And more and more. You can shoot me an email, Dewey, anyway. So, guys, help us start profiting and sharing. You profit from your passion and help us share our financial education message, which is change the education system in schools. That's what our primary intention is, obviously to make money along the way, otherwise we wouldn't be in business. However, Jamie is very passionate. As you know, he's created 21st Century Australia Party, which is a registered political party now in Australia. So he's serious about spreading this message. So why not do it rather than through traditional journalism? Why not do it through passionate bloggers and share the sales revenue? So again, there's my details, guys. I'll go through quickly just to some of these questions. Where do I go for finance? Dewey, I'll shoot me an email with what you want. And I'll do that. The CRM software we're using, we've got it all created. It's got all the back-end software. It's got the tracking. It's got everything. It's got the email marketing. It's got an app where you can just do it all directly from your phone that plugs straight into and appears straight into your blog post, Nick. So the CRM is loosely based off a little bit of content from Infusionsoft, a little bit from WordPress. Okay, so and it's been with our Indian outsourcers for a few weeks now, and it's almost good to go. So pre-trial, we're really looking forward to it. All right, guys, I've got to duck off because I've got another webinar in 8 minutes. Okay, thanks so much for your time. I'm going to leave my details up there, but send me an email, lharty@21stca.com.au. We'd love to have you on board before pre-launch. Let's get you organised and ready. Decide what you want to do. I'll make it happen for you. Just get yourself out of debt. Get yourself creating a residual income, and let us show you how you can make these, $200 a month, $500, $10,000, whatever. All right, guys, thanks again for your time, and if it's always a pleasure delivering content, I hope you've learned a lot from this. This is recorded. It will be available tomorrow. Thanks again, guys. Have a great night.